Hello traders, welcome to tradingwithbill.com. I'm Bill and we are in Pattaya, Thailand, and I've got to say, cloudy skies. a lot of smog. And you know where my coffee cup is? I'm going to tell you where my coffee cup is. It's on the other side of the room. I hit the button too quick and forgot the coffee cup. Oh, welcome to a Tuesday. Wow, it's the 8th of January already. Currently 6:43 a.m. here in Thailand in the morning. That would be 18:43 on Wall Street on a Monday night. Good to be with you. Here we are, another trading day. I don't know what happened yesterday. Maybe I was off or something, but I don't know. To me, it looked like the charts just weren't moving. Then I get up today and the charts have moved. I mean, the euro is at 1479, coming up to that 1.1500 level, and we were at 1450 yesterday. So this thing moved like 40 pips in 24 hours. So that's what's going on there. Not a lot going on. This is investing.com. It's a good site. They got, I use their economic calendar every day, as you know. So just some headlines. Apple's revenue shortfall, speed bump or start of a downward spiral. Well, I don't think it's a downward spiral, I would think. I mean, Apple's had speed bumps before, and it just keeps getting stronger and stronger. I read somewhere Amazon now is the top company in the world, money-wise. Yeah. So that's it. That's it, my friends. Let's head on over to let's see what's going on today. Yeah. All right. So, and I got to tell you, I was not in New York session very long last night. As you know, the night before I was up from 1 in the morning, and then I stayed up the whole day. And so by about 9:47, 15 minutes into New York, that was it. I just couldn't keep my eyes open anymore. So I was done. The bad thing is I only sleep six hours a night, 7 if I'm lucky. So at 4 a.m. I was wide awake. All right, what do we got going on? Aussie, ANZ, who cares about that? Trade balance coming out of the Aussie today in about 44 minutes. Wow, doesn't look for retail sales out of the Swiss. Halifax House Price Index out of the pound. Ooh, looks like a pretty dull day today in the markets. As far as data goes, don't see a lot there. Trade balance out of Canada. JOLTS job openings out of the States. Cap goods, ship non-defense, ex-air month on month coming out. Let's see if we got anything in the afternoon for tomorrow. No. And we have building approvals in Aussie land tomorrow, so we'll just keep an eye on that. Let's get to it. Hey, let's head over to New York, see what's happened last night. Some things to talk about here. Look at oil, just inching its way up very, very slowly. And you can see gold had a little down day yesterday. Not really that, not that big of a deal, but it surely didn't take out that previous high from yesterday. Now it's in the down thing. You got this moving average right underneath price. Keep an eye on that. So oil is taking a little move to upside. I think be careful at 50, and that was at 49.88. So, this could move up and hit that 50 level, maybe turn back to the downside. Technically, right? We're talking technically. Technically, and what the world does is two different things, right? All somebody's got to say is something stupid, and that's what happens. The dollar index is really sad. The dollar index is at 95.60. Yeah, that is really sad. That's why these dollar pairs are like booming through the skies, right? That's why the euro's up, the pound is up, the New Zealand is up, but it's been sideways for almost a day now. Euro Aussie still remains flat. The Aussie's been sideways for the last 24 hours. Not a lot there. We'll take a look at all those when we move on. But, these dollar pairs, as far as the euro and the pound and the ones we watch all the time, it's all about the dollar. It's all about the dollar. They don't have any good data coming out to sustain this move. The VIX is down, a little bit, same as yesterday, really. 21.4, 21.4 on the VIX, which to me is very surprising, to be honest with you. ES has had an up move yesterday. The people on Wall Street, of course, yesterday, it had a tick up and it looked back bullish again. So, is this a move that is going to sustain? Well, like I've been saying, the market is not bearish, and it looks to be that's what's happening, that the market is not bearish. But we'll see. We're not getting big movements. We're just getting movements, right? We're not getting big moves on a daily basis. We're just getting something, right? The Euro futures 6E climbing up. Got to give you that. However, Williams says sell the euro. This hasn't taken out this high over here on the left here. It hasn't taken out that high at 1.1575. Now, can that happen today? Sure, absolutely. We'll see what happens. But yeah, absolutely. This can be taken out very easily. So we'll see. The euro might come up to that 1625 area, to the good old 200 exponential moving average, being this teal line on the chart. So we'll see. It's going to be interesting as we move along here. So that's what's going on in New York. This is the Thinkorswim platform from TD Ameritrade. Thank you for your help. All right, let's get to it. Let's get to some charts. All right, so here we are at the euro, and this had a move here that apparently I missed, and then it just went sideways. So this actually 1450 up to 1480. So this moved like 40 pips yesterday. 45 pips. But when you're trading and you look at that, that's not really exciting. Then you see this comes back down to the 10 and then bounces up off it. That was a nice move there. I didn't dabble in anything yesterday. Yeah. We're just going to wait on this. If you wanted to long it, which, I have no qualms about that. If you wanted to take this to the upside, right, we just want to take this, bring this back down here. Let's get a decent fib on there, the swing. And, you want this basically to come back to the, if it can come back to the 618 or this 55 exponential moving average, you know what? You could take this to the upside. Nice pullback. Bring it down to 1450. Nice, right? 50. And we'll take it back to the upside. You got 30 pips, right, for this resistance that you're going to bump into. And, 30 pips is 30 pips, right? So there, you can't do, I think that's not a bad trade if you want to take this to the upside. You're going to take it to the downside. First of all, that 10 EMA has got to be on top of price. We can't be taking this because if you take a look back, other than this little squander here, this 10 EMA has been the rule, right? It really hasn't closed below it except for this little move here. But other than that, this 10 EMA has been the ruler, right? It's basically doing the job, right? It's doing the job. This is closed below here. But the 10 EMA is doing everything right here. So until the 10 EMA is on top of price, I'm really not really prone to be selling this. It's going to have to really convince me that it wants to head to the downside before I jump in this to sell it. So, that's what's going on with the euro. I want to sell it. I'm not against buying if it comes back to this 50. I might take it in both directions, if we get a play today. Not a lot of data in London session today, so we'll see. All right, let's jolt on over here to the pound. Basically the same situation here. This was the arrow from yesterday, folks. This has done nothing. This has just been absolutely sideways. We're in the same mode here. There's nothing to do here. I wouldn't, the problem with this pound is you're coming into the 55, and then right after that, you're coming into the 200. So I would not sell this into the 55. I would take it below the 55 at 27.30, and then we'll take it down to 2700. You get 30 pips there, But if this, this is hitting for that 2800, right? At 1.2800, that's not a bad place to sell it. You got to think about how you want to do that. And your drawdown's really small if it gets to that 2800 and it gets bearish on us. You go to 2815, stick your stop 2820 at the most, and let this thing fall. Yeah. So we got some concerns and some opportunities, but I like that it's coming to 2,800. I really didn't recognize that when I first opened the chart. But 2,800 is a good level, and I think that's a good thing. I really do. I think that's a good thing. It's a good place to sell it. But, wow, this is ugly, right? Just sideways. This is like the middle of July. This looks like the middle of July, my friends. Wow, yeah, just unbelievable. Here's a Kiwi. I don't think... Did we look at the Kiwi yesterday? Yeah, this is longer than 24 hours, right? What do we got here? What do we got here? Yeah, so this... You know, we're in this situation here. You know, you'd love to see that come back down there, but that's not going to happen. Right? I don't know. This doesn't look really... this doesn't look really... I like that the 10 EMA is on top of price. I will give you that. But this has to close below the 55. I'm not touching this till it closes below the 55. And then we're going to ride this down to 67.20. You know, you're looking at 30 pips, folks. 30 pips to the 200. And then we'll see. You know, the 200 held left of the chart. Right? You look left of the chart. The 200 held there. So that's significant. That's significant, right? We looked at this yesterday. This just looks horrible, huh? Nothing. Just absolutely, absolutely nothing. This is yesterday's markings. Nothing. Just sideways. Just not doing a thing. Nothing to do here. Right? It's got to do something, but whether it continues down or up, it's got to do something, but we're not going to play with that there. That's for sure. Let's take a look at the beast. I haven't looked at that. Great British Pound GBP. Here's another one, right? This is just really, really bad. Let's get rid of that. You're out of that now. All right, here we go. So, little move to the upside. What was that? 20 up to 80? I guess it did move kind of nice yesterday, huh? Off this 200. Hope somebody caught that. I did not see that. That's a nice trade right there. That is really a nice trade. A lot of this is in New York, and I was snoozing, right? Right? This is Asia, right? When you're in New York, this is all New York here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, this is a New York move right here. This is this is London, and this is New York. New York pulled this baby up, right? And you know, this is weak against neutral, right? Weak against neutral. The yen is neutral and the pound is weak. But what brought that up? This is all about the dollar. Dollar's at 95, right? Yeah, sure. The dollar did this move, absolutely. You know, the dollar keeps sinking. This is going to continue to go up. Going to continue to go up. All right. Let's take a look at... What are we going to look at? Oh, yeah, let's do that. USD. Let's take a dollar CAD. Ooh. Wow, look at that move, huh? Yeah, this is just one of those things where that's an unbelievable move there. This is one of these where you just fib it out, right? You know, if you can get up to this 50% fib there, that's probably the thing to do, and take it down from there, right? 50% fib right below the 200. Take it to the downside. Unless, you know, if this thing just keeps dribbling down, it keeps dribbling down. The problem is, how are you going to enter this, right? How are you going to enter this? You know, if you got to pull back to the 55, you know, and you wanted to take it down, I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but I'd be looking for that to close above the 55 and take it up to the 200, right? You know, but here you got a mixture of oil. You know, and oil's been dribbling to the upside last several days, and the dollar's weak. So you would expect this chart to look the way it is. So this, to me, I think this is just going to continue to dribble to the downside. The hard part here is going to be, where are you going to get in? How are you going to get into this trade, right? How are you going to get into this trade? If you get in now at 32.90, right? 32.90, your stop's got to go at 33.50. You know, you want to really put a 50 pip drawdown on the dollar CAD? Nah, I'll wait. I'll wait, right? It's all about probabilities, folks. Sure, this is nice, you know, playing Monday morning quarterback, but this, while this was going on, this was hard to look at and hard to be in. I'll tell you that. Sure, it worked out, but this isn't easy when you're in that moment, you know, to take these trades, right? This is hard when you're sitting at this blue candle. What are you going to do, right? Oh my God, you're going to get in here, maybe a close below that. You get in, and, you know, you get two blue candles back. You know, it's easy for me to say, oh, just get in here and get in there. But when you're in the moment and there's nothing right of that chart, this is difficult. This is difficult. This ain't that easy. You know, it's nice when we see big moves, right? This is not easy to be in or to get in when you're in the moment, like here, right? Sure, it's bearish. This chart is very bearish. How are you going to get in? That's the challenge. That's the challenge. All right, let's take a look at something new. What do you say? Let's take a look at the pound New Zealand. Oh, that's pretty interesting. Hey, nice move to the upside, up to resistance. Liking that. Pound New Zealand. Well, that would be resistance there. Then you got another one here. Yeah, so what's the plan? Well, the plan is you're going to take this to the downside, right? What's the negative? Well, the negative is that this is weak against weak. Okay, this is weak against weak, and this isn't really appetizing to me because you really don't know what's going to happen if it gets up to this level. I'm not going to trade it at 89.40. I'll trade it at 89.70 or 60, 70. Right up here, I'll trade it to the downside. I really don't want to trade it here. You're coming right back into the 10, coming into a mess left of the chart. This is, we call it Forex junk, right? Left of the chart. You want to battle this on a currency, you know, pair that's weak against weak. The only reason the pound is strong is, right, like we said 10 times, it's because of the dollar. Yeah, this is not a good situation for us on this one. Not good. All right, that wraps it up. I can't believe how much I've been talking. Traders, thanks for being with me today. Traders, always remember to trade smart, not hard. We will catch you tomorrow morning in Asia. Traders, what's more important than anything? Let's have a little bit of fun. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.